I'm super excited about today's deck, guys, because we got a brand new card that might have just taken Zur enchantments right back into S tier. That's right, everybody. Today we're talking about Zur, and I'm so excited because this card was pretty good back in the day when it first came out, and it did some really interesting things with Leyline Binding, and then it just kind of faded away. Today it's back because we got a new card, Leyline of the Guild Pact. This changes things quite a bit. It's a 4-mana enchantment with obviously a bunch of multicolored, pips that you can use to put this on the field. But if you have it in your opening hand, you can start the game with it for free, which is absurd because it makes all of your other lands every color in the deck, which changes things because Zur can now use things like Leyline Binding, which typically if you're running Esper, you're not going to get this for the most discounted of prices. But if this comes down on the opening hand, Leyline Binding becomes a 1-mana spell the moment you lay down any land on your board because it's 5 colors. So that opens the door for Leyline Binding to be super effective again with Zur being in only 3 colors. I did splash 1 Kami in here, but that's for super late game. If we have one of these on the field, it's not going to be a problem to cast. But super interesting Esper, enchantment deck that we've got here. Zur's looking to animate these things, run through the opponent with super powerful creatures. And we've also got the case of the Shattered Pact. This is crazy, guys, because if we don't get the Leyline of the Guild Pact in our opening hand, it can still be played with Esper colors. We just need 1 green land. So this card right here allows us to go fetch basics, and we have 1 green basic in the deck in case we get this in the opening hand, but not the Guild Pact. We could play the Shattered Pact onto the battlefield to grab our 1 and only green, and if we do find a Guild Pact later, we can play it. So that's why that's there. But the important thing here is the Guild Pact is going to be solved 90% of the time. And it's going to give a double strike, flying, vigilance, all these little extra benefits to one of your attacking creatures. And Zur's already giving hexproof, lifelink, and death touch. So your creature is going to just fry the opponent. If you get a 7/7 Leyline Binding that's flying and double strike and lifelink, you're going to run away with games pretty quickly. These count as 2-drops, by the way, so the curve's not as bad as it looks. And yeah, that's not too much more to talk about with the list here. Let's just jump into the games because they were pretty solid, and I think you guys are going to enjoy this. Thank you for watching and enjoy. Peace. All right, today we've got Leyline and we are trying out some Zur. I'm super excited. This hand is definitely keepable. Anytime you get a Guild Pack in the hand here, you got to keep it, right? Especially when we have the Shattered Pact as well to go fish out more lands here. Not that it looks like we need to. Might even be able to go with the Virtue of Loyalty on 2 here to maybe make a block. Interesting. Yeah, I think I will make the block and force the Dread Knight, to be replayed as a draw spell in order for them to keep it. Yeah, let's do it. Playing defense here a little bit early on, but I mean, I feel like with the Zur in hand here and the inevitable Guild Pact helping us out with Leyline Bindings and stuff, we should be able to, have no issues in this game, I don't think. Got a really good start here. Do they go for the card draw? They don't. They don't go for the card draw. Leyline Binding in hand is so clutch there, which means I can probably go for a 2-mana spell here, and Leyline Binding is what I'm probably going to end up doing. I think what I'm going to do, though, is go for the case because I need another land, keep progressing towards the Virtue of Loyalty. So we'll go that route. Doesn't really matter which one we grab here because the Guild Pact's already on the field. And we've got that solved, by the way, which makes our creatures attacking have even more buffs than they're already going to have, which is pretty awesome. All right, they find a land. Here's where we Leyline Binding, so they don't get the value off of that map token. Boom. See you later. Thank you. All right, so we go with, I think, Wedding Announcement here. I'd like to get Zur in and activate it immediately for some value because we know the opponent's going to have kill spells. As you can tell, cut down right here. That would have picked off my Zur and I would have been really upset. So I'm trying to get to the 5th land drop here so we can get down Zur and then trigger it immediately for some value. That's tough. That's also tough. I could go double loyalty, though, which is not bad. Do I do that, though, or do I go with another Wedding Announcement? I really don't know which one I want. I think I'm going to give myself the choice here at the Virtues and deciding how I want to maybe block. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to want to block, though, is the thing. I might chump block here. Oh, they just found a bat on top. Okay, so it's basically I need to find this land or bust, because that bat is going to take the Zur out of my hand. And if I play the Zur too early, we are just going to get picked off by removal. Let's see what happens here. So I'm willing to exchange one of these for this, and I'll let the 4 get through. And as a cut down. Okay, I had to try. I had to try to get some value there. At least it's another cut down out of their hand, right? It's eliminating potential threats to the Zur. And so I'm gonna play it now, which really makes me scared because I just don't love the idea. Target creature control gets flying, double strike, vigilance. Yeah, let's do that here. There we go. I mean, I'm out of cut down range now, though, thanks to the wedding announcement flipping over like that. And they have to take Virtue of Persistence, which is pretty cool, because if they don't and they take the wedding announcement, I'll just kill the bat and get it back anyways. So there's some value. Value. One card left, not looking like a removal spell, thank goodness. Honestly, I'll eat 8 damage here, because once I activate Zur's ability to bring into Leyline Binding and give it flying and double strike, that'll be a wrap. So the opponent can block though with the bat, which will take away some of the damage, but this is gonna hurt for sure. There it is. There's the scoop. The opponent wants nothing more to do with this game. I don't blame him. I really don't. Leyline Binding coming down as a creature with lifelink, and then you're telling me I'm about to give it double strike and flying? Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, the bat kills it, but I still gain, what, 8 life off of that? You know, does it get the added? No. Why did I think it was going to get an added 1? Anyways, you know what I mean. Okay, we've got another hand with the Guild Pact in it again. I mean, yeah, for sure, keep it. And I normally wouldn't like the 2 landers, but we've got the case as well to go fish out some more lands. So definitely keeping this one. This deck has been pretty clutch, man. We've been winning a lot of games. This might actually be really good. Like, really good. I don't know. Got a lot more sample size I need to kind of, you know, get before I say something like that, but it's feeling real nice. Got a Quandary in hand this time too. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. And it's probably gonna be Selesnya enchantments here. Which honestly means they might have some exiling effects, like borrowed times. Okay, good, it's Naya. I was gonna say maybe I made a mistake on the land I just chose there, because they might be able to exile the Leyline, but that's not the case. All right, we're gonna let this damage hit, I think. I mean, I could take it out in a couple of ways, but I don't know if I want to trade my 2/2 for it or not. I'm not sure. I might want to. I might want to do that. That's it's gonna hurt. Man, temporary lockdown would have been really nice here. I'll take that, or a Leyline would be nice too. See, here's the deal. If I play Splendor, I'm just going to take damage, and a Splendor doesn't do a whole lot for us. So I think I need to get this off the field before I play a Splendor. So I'm going to go with the Seat of the Empire here. Don't love it. Drawing a little dead here. That's a problem. That's the new target for the Empire. Zur, I'll take it. I'll take it. Not ideal, but I'll take it. Just don't have anything that can kill it, please. I would really appreciate it if you could just let it hang around for a turn. Thank you. Let's go.
Humans and werewolves.
Okay, we're back in this, guys. That was scary. For 1 second there, that was a little scary. All right. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Trying to think of how I want to play it. Do I want to take out the Arlen? I think I want to take this out and just go kill the Arlen over the top. Like, I think I want to do this and this. kill the Arlen. I don't plan on blocking anything here. I don't want to fall for any combat tricks or anything like that. We're gaining life every turn now, so blocking is not that important to me. Combat tricks like monstrous rage and stuff like that, or you know, overgrowth or whatever. Does it have haste? It does not have haste. Whenever it attacks, put X11 counters on each creature you control. I'd really like to keep drawing more mana if possible, but all right, they scoop it up. I was gonna go with Sigarda Splendor here because I need to start drawing some more cards. I need ways to answer the board here and get rid of some stuff, but I mean, the guild pack was just gonna keep going over the top for more damage and more double strike and lifelink. I mean, it would have been really good. We would have been at 24, so sweet. Holy smokes, we've been getting lucky with the guild pack in the opening hand, but the mana has been rough. I gotta try. I mean, this hand is just so good. Got the Leyline Binding on 1, got the Persistence on 2. And if I hit a land, I've got the Schemer and we're good to go. Lockdown is so good here, especially because of what we see hit the field here. So that was a clutch top deck on our end there. That's a problem because of its ability to come back from the graveyard. Did we leyline that? I feel like we leyline that one. But it's so easy to take with lockdown. It's just like, maybe we just let it be. Yeah, I think we let it be. So let's try a lockdown. I say try because we need a land to actually come into our hand here for us to pull the lockdown off. So here's to hoping, man. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to take, like, I don't know, maybe I should Leyline Binding it. I mean, I do need the binding eventually to be on the field in order for us to Zur and then, you know, get the biggest body out. So I'm gonna go ahead and Leyline this. Doesn't feel great, but because I have a lockdown, you know, if I draw a land here. Okay, we didn't draw a land. That's tough. Come on, land. Need a land, man. Come on. I know we can do it. I mean, we would absolutely destroy this person if we had one land because they are not built for temporary lockdown, that's for sure. Okay, I'll take it, sure. It is a land. You did ask for it. You shall receive. Pretty sure we have them here, man. Struggled to find it though, but I think we have them. I think I'm running 25 lands. I gotta go reevaluate to make sure I'm running 25 lands because I feel like this deck needs that many. I'm not sure if I can't remember if I did 25 or 24, but we'll have to go double check because it definitely requires 25. We've had issues so far. All right, well, it looks like they're gonna rope us out to the end here, which is a bummer. I don't know why. I mean, maybe they missed the third land drop and they're just really upset. I don't know what would have triggered them to rope. I mean, maybe they just disconnected. Who knows? Who knows? But you know, not great for them. I don't even really need to focus on the temporary lockdown at the moment. I think maybe just going with Zur. We'll go Wedding Announcement. Why not? I need to draw some more cards. Pass back to them. We'll probably be right back here. Oh no, they are they're back and they're playing. Okay. Interesting. Oh man, they just taxed me on the lockdown. I got a little loose with my plays there because I thought the opponent was maybe disconnected, but well, here I am looking like a fool. What do I do here? Zur can block here and here. If it gets hit with, let's see, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna go Zur. If it gets hit by a Brutal Cathar though, that could be really, really rough. We'll see what happens. All I gotta do is activate my Leyline Binding and we're good to go. I should have thrown the temporary lockdown down last turn. Again, I got a little loose, but All right, let's see what happens. Looks like we're gonna get the Thalia, but that means they have another one, I would imagine. No? No Thalia, huh? All right, let's do it. Let's activate the Leyline Binding. Let's get ourselves a boatload of extra life here. I'm gonna leave back the Xur to block. And I've also got the Binding to take out the flyer here. And we're back to 18, so we're just chilling. Not a whole lot they can do here. Didn't even really need the lockdown. Didn't even really need mana. 1 mana Leyline Bindings are a heck of a thing, man. They're a heck of a thing. Do they give a 1/1 counter, or do they give it a soldier? Playing this on their main phase is a big indicator that they have run out of ideas here. Because our creatures do have vigilance and hexproof and double strike. They're a really hard thing to target, especially with Wandering Emperor. That's what I thought they were gonna do, and that is a big regret they're gonna have. Missed value there. There's the scoop. GG's. You would think, right? Dude, this card is crazy. Can we just talk about that for a second? The fact that this gives double strike and vigilance and flying, like, come on. That is just beyond broken. Crazy. Platinum tier 2, let's go. All right, well, I definitely did have 25 lands in the deck, so I don't know what the deal is, but this looks good. It actually looks pretty darn good. I just need a little bit more early game removal. I mean, turn 3, going second. Gotta hope. We gotta hope that we get a 2-drop here. Give me the 2-drop. I've got the Kami War for the first time. It's a 1-of in the deck because if we don't have Leyline Binding down on the field and we get stuck with Kami War in the hand, it could be a problem. So splashed in one of those and here it is. Got our 2-drop. Let's go. Magic is easy sometimes, guys. Sometimes you just gotta will it to existence, you know? Does it mean that we're gonna win? Probably not. It looks like a control player, so who knows? Control's not exactly our forte, I don't think. I mean, we do have a lot of hexproof, which is cool, but ooh. So that's the card that steals things from us. It's the 1/4 Death Toucher Assassin. When other assassins can deal combat damage, cloak my cards. Interesting. Is it too early for Xur? Probably too early, right? Let's go ahead and just start putting little 1/1s out in front to block the fugitive here. No free cards for you. Could have also just hit it with the Seed of the Empire, but it is what it is. I don't know if my cards are going to help them too much here, if I'm being honest. If I really think about it, it's just like, I don't know if that's what they're trying to do. Like, they're going to draw, I don't know. I guess there are some good cards, but let's say they get the Leyline, right? It's not going to help them. What are they doing? They've got something here. They can't... Oh, make disappear. I was gonna say, they can't blow up my enchantments, I wouldn't imagine. That is a bummer, but it'll be alright. Should have expected that. Probably should have gone with the Virtue play there. Ooh, Leyline Binding. Let's go. Couple of things I can do here. Sorry, I'm very tired. I had a long night last night recording, and now I just got off work, and now I'm really tired. Okay, we're gonna go very cheap here, so we can avoid that make disappear tax here, and we'll get rid of the fugitive once and for all. That leaves us with the Virtue as well at instant speed. Sure. I know right now I could take advantage of the fact that they're tapped out to play both of these, but I kind of want one of them to get countered so I can do the Virtue of Loyalty without having to lose that. So that's kind of my thought process there. I could be wrong on the choice I'm making, but Hopefully not. All right, let's try this now. See, they've definitely got something. Sure. But what are you gonna do about the second one? I guess it just must be the Field of Ruin that's triggering that priority hold there. All right, let's swing through with both. See if we got a kill spell. Obviously the opponent doesn't have a counter spell, right? Or at least they don't have a counter spell they can cast. They maybe need double blue, but this should resolve. What? Okay, but you didn't counter the initial. Okay, see, that's confusing. Well, I guess, did I have, how much mana did I have open? I guess I had 2 mana open. That makes sense. Darn it, I misstepped there. I thought for sure they didn't have the counter spell. I thought it was just a Field of Ruin that was triggering that, but I guess it makes sense because my ley line costs 1 and I still had 3 mana open. Interesting. I wish they had a target for this. They're going to have a target for it, but until then, I guess let's actually get this down because again, they're kind of tapped out here, and this is less likely to get countered now, and it's a little bit of an investment move for the future. Wedding announcement. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bounce that to my hand. Please play a permanent here that I can take advantage of Saga 1 with, please. No, I guess I'm about to just take out the token. It's kind of weak sauce though, if I'm being honest. And then but I mean, it gets us a wedding announcement back next turn. I just don't love the idea that we're gonna basically be giving him that Virtue of Persistence for now. Not fun. There's really nothing to bring back though, so. Oh, they got my Zur actually, shoot. Temporary lockdown. Give me that. Thank you. Discard a card, please. And let's go. I mean, there's a couple of things I can do here. Obviously, temporary lockdown, just get rid of this if I wanted to. Not that I think that's necessary. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this, and then I'll just go thin out my deck here a little bit. When you talk about setup, my deck is completely set up now. Like, there's really nothing that I got to worry about. I just need to find the pieces now. I got to get Zur. And then I got to maybe find some card draw with Sigarda. Good news is Zur, I mean, as crappy as it is that they can activate it, right? Or is it white mana they need? Oh, it's white. Oh, that's so good. I thought it was blue or black. That's good. So they can't actually turn this into a creature, which is great news for us. If they find another Murex, though, they can, you know, turn this into a creature for the time being. No creatures, no more Zurs. I mean, they can't really take 2 Zurs anyways. Still nothing for them. Okay, so their persistence isn't going to be able to grab anything here. That's good. What a headache, man. What a headache. Oh, you know what? I gotta turn this off, unfortunately. Auto triggered abilities, because I need this Virtue of Loyalty to go on the stack behind the wedding announcement, because as you notice, my 2/2 didn't get a counter there, and it could have gotten a counter there had I stacked that differently. Man, the opponent just hitting me with another deadly cover up is brutal. They're debating on whether or not to exile my Zur and take it away from me permanently, or if they want to reanimate it themselves. They want to reanimate it themselves. Okay. Could really use that Sigarda, but I don't know how much that's going to help us here when this thing can come down and attack. Does this have this Death Touch? Okay. Well, if they want to keep milling me out, I guess I'll make them have to stress about me being able to pull things back now. It's the best I can do, you know? See, let's put this on top now, Virtue of Loyalty. That way the token, when it comes out, you're going to get that 1/1 counter. And now we avoid another Virtue minus 3/3, right? But not that. We don't avoid that. Okay, that's going to be annoying. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be very annoying. Again, if they find Mirex, we could be in a lot of trouble here because they're just going to animate their own persistence. I knew this would be kind of an awkward or bad matchup for us, though, controlled players, because we have a lot of removal and things like that. And if they're going to be doing all the removing here, it's not going to be fun. Okay. It's not going to help us, though, because the opponent's just going to hit us in the face and we don't get to draw any cards. But it's a start, right? It's a start. I've got literally every piece we need here, man, but just unfortunate, man, how this is panning out. So awkward. Just need a Zur. I mean, if we get a Zur, this game's over. Unfortunately, they have our Zur. This is good, though. They're going to make me mill. This is actually really good. Give me a Zur to the graveyard, please. Please. Let's go. GG's. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Yeah. Doesn't matter the stack on this one. But I appreciate you giving me that. That was really cool of you. Oh, yeah, buddy. I mean, does it get any better than that? I'll say no. Let's start with this. And just like that, I'm pretty sure we win this game. Guess I should have animated a couple of things there just to be on the safe side. They're panicking. They're panicking. I definitely should have animated a couple of things there, though. I wanted to just leave a bit of mana open here for... Oh, they're going to gain some life. How much? 6? I could do this so many ways. Gaining 6 life puts them nowhere near, I don't think. I could literally do this so many ways. But I'll do it this way. Good game. Good game. I mean, that's all it took, man. Like I said, I had every single piece of Exodia assembled on the field. I just needed the head, which is Zur. And they helped me find the Zur, which is... I mean, they could have just continued to beat me down, but instead they decided, let's take the risk and mill them out here. But you found me my piece that I was missing, so thank you. All right, well, that last one was definitely super grindy. This hand looks interesting. I mean, we've got the ability to go fetch white on 2. Leyline bindings are going to be very expensive, though, for a while. Is this smart? I don't think this is very smart keep, is it? All right, well... keep that, I guess. I don't know, man. Not great. Not great. All right. Let's see what we can do with it. See what we can do with it. Not having the guild pact in the opening hand, I'm telling you, such a difference maker. Temporary lockdown hits that and a lot of things in this deck. Do I not go for Virtue of Loyalty yet? It could sneak a block too with the Virtue of Loyalty next turn. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I don't want to play the Virtue of Loyalty out because I might temporarily lock down the board here. We'll take 2 damage, sure. Let's see him play the Voice of the Blessed, hopefully, here. Shieldred. Okay, that is not a Voice of the Blessed. Okay. Okay. This goes down to 3/4 mana. Okay, we'll take that with the Leyline binding. So I guess we go here. On hindsight, obviously, Would have been better to block, but couldn't have expected that from the opponent. I mean, I could have, but... Alright, so we take that. Get ourselves an attack here. We just need a 1 green land here, which we can get through our case in order to play this. This will be the first time that we actually find ourselves in that position. Alright, a much better temporary lockdown starting to occur here. No more 2 or 1 drops though, because they definitely would play him here, right? Or they might actually have it. I mean, there was a little bit of a delay there. All right, let's take the board. Let's take their board. We'll be seeing you. All right, we definitely need a case though. If we're gonna cast this, we need a case to play on the field. That's what it was. That would explain why they didn't play their 2 land cards from their hand, because it was another legendary version of core, and there'd be no point. We'll take some damage. All right, definitely go with the virtue of loyalty, I think, here. I don't know if I love the fact that, you know, if I block here, we're kind of out of juice though for now. But I mean, I don't think they will attack into it, because I think the core is pretty important to their game plan of gaining life. You never know though. They do attack. Indeed they do. I'm gonna let it get through. You hate to see it. That's not gonna help us very much. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be honest and just be, you know, full transparent. The Splendor, not very helpful here. But now I can block their land attacker pretty easily. If it animates, but it doesn't look like it's gonna animate here. Do they keep that on top or do they throw it away? They keep it on top, really. I mean, it's not playable, so I'm cool with that. Throwing it away too would have been a good way for them to get something back with the virtue, but they chose not to. Awesome. Okay, now we might be gaining some life here. We might be cooking here a little bit, because now we gain a life off of the Splendor and we get a body that, you know, I wouldn't mind actually sacrificing to a block here. Yeah, I definitely will trade this if they want to trade it, because I can't have that Amelia getting massive, you know what I mean? Wedding announcement first. All right, bring it on. Can't play that. But you can play that. Oh, what? Really? Interesting decision there. I mean, they still are left with a 4/4, which is cool, but interesting. All right, I'm definitely gonna take that again. More life being gained. We might pull this off, guys. Another wedding announcement there is kind of crazy good. The more chump blockers I can get, the better. And then as long as I'm not like bleeding life here, which is exactly what their land does when it animates, which might end up happening here. Okay. Cool. Cool with me, man. We get extra cards now. Let's go. Extra cards in the hand. We needed that. I definitely don't think I played this one as good as I could have. I've been making a lot of bad misplays this entirety of this video. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a rough one. Really. I think I'm gonna go with this. That way I can guarantee the 1 point of life gain from the Splendor, and then get my 2 bodies here. They're big blockers too. They're big blockers. The one in the air though, I can't stop, so that's gonna take me back down to the 3. Again, if they bring that land in, yeah, that's gonna be tough too. Okay, so that's gonna cut into the bottom line here as far as really. Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't seem too smart. It's we're cutting it real close, guys. Of course they find another one of these lands. That's crazy. That's crazy. Did they play a land already this turn? I think they did, right? Nice. That's good. Brutal. All right, it comes down to this. Can we find what we need? Nope. Unfortunately, we cannot. Oh, we gave it our best shot, guys. Well, hold on. I might be able to find like a leyline binding here. It might save us. I doubt it, though. That's literally all that saves us is leyline binding. But, I mean, drawing a card here is definitely, I think, what we need to be doing. Let's draw a card. It's another Sigarda Splendor, which would have been nice over the land we drew, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, I cannot believe we lost this game like that. It's crazy. By 1 point of damage, man, we would have been right back in this. Such a tight game, so close. It's a lot closer than it might look on paper, but yeah, I feel like just getting the Sigarda Splendor down, man, what a bummer. That does it for today's video, guys. We'll be back again here tomorrow with another list, but I just wanted to say I really enjoyed this one a lot, and I think Leyline's Guild Pact is busted. I think this card's going to be quite a serious problem going forward for 5-color decks, you know, these types of decks. But hopefully you guys got some, you know, fun out of this one and saw a little bit more creative side of it. But Zur, one of my favorite cards, and I'm glad it's back. I'm glad we're able to play it, so super exciting. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll be back again tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and huge shout out, of course, to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on this channel, so huge shout out to them for watching and helping me, you know, through my career and supporting this channel. I really appreciate it very much for everything you guys do for me. So with that being said, though, we'll see you tomorrow. Till next time, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yes.